Yo, what's up everybody? This is Joshua Casper. Welcome to another One Engine theme tutorial. This is going to be what should have been the first video. I started making this video in the very beginning, but I figured this was didn't really need to be made because there are so many online. But as it turns out, a lot of people have questions and a lot of people don't know how to do the very first steps. So I figured why not just knock it out for the people who need it. If you already have a site going, you've been following my tutorials, or you've been active on the blog, then this might not be for you. This is literally, I've just installed WordPress and I'm going to upload the One Engine theme now. So if that's what you're looking for, great. If not, go check out some other tutorials. Anyway, first thing we're going to do is, this is a brand new, fresh WordPress shell. And in order to upload the template, we need to come into Appearance, Themes, right here. And now that we're in the themes, we want to come down to this big plus or addition symbol, or hit Add New up here. Either way, it's going to work, and this is where we're going to upload the theme. Obviously, you had to download the theme from the website already. Upload theme, choose file. Mine's on my desktop, One Engine v1.1 Suite, install. So while that's installing, I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right back. Okay, the theme has been installed successfully, as it's telling me right here. I'm going to return to the themes page. And I'm going to hover over here and click activate to activate the website. Sweet, so that's all pretty straightforward. The One Engine theme is now active on the website. And the first thing I'm going to do is look at this little note up here. It says the theme requires contact form 7, so I have to install it. So that's your first thing after activating. Come in under it, install. Okay, so it says installing, successfully installed, return to required plugins installer, and we're good to go. Next thing we need to do is activate. It says right here on the status, installed but not activated, so don't forget to activate it, as you need to do with any plugin you install. After you've installed it, you need to tell WordPress to activate the plugin. So, first thing we're going to do is come into Pages. And this is how I set it up. I mean, there are other ways to do it, but this is the way I like to do it. I'm going to hit Edit right here. And I'm going to call it the Home Page. Alright, and sweet, we can edit this if we want. Why don't we just call it Home? Alright, and I'm going to delete all this. And this is where I'm going to put the website shortcode from the layout builder. But that's going to come soon, okay? So I'm just going to hit Update for now. And now that I have that home page, what I'm going to do is come into Appearances and come down to Customize. And inside of here, I'm going to come into Site Tag and Title. This is fine, just another WordPress site, doesn't really matter for me. And in the static front page, we want a static front page because it's a one-page website, right? So as you can see, it's already made some changes here, and this is what we want for sure. And the front page, I want to be the home page. The post page, just leave it on select, okay? So as you can see, now that I've made that change, you can kind of see the beginnings of the website over here. So I'm going to hit Save and Publish. Okay, so now that that's saved, I'm going to hit X. And the first thing I'm going to do is let's come into the Appearances and the Layout Builder and just kind of get the shell cracking. This is where you're going to make your website. So the first thing we do is make a template name, and I'm just going to call it test page, that's fine. And you can see that it's giving me a template ID, but once I create template, it's actually going to change that ID. It's going to change it to 9 for me. I'm pretty sure it's going to change it to 9 for you too. So this is where you're going to drag these list blocks to make your website. Now, for each portion, you need a container open and a container close. And this is going to be, I guess you could say, the sections of your website. So if I want the first thing on my website after the menu, and well, first it's going to go the slider images, which I've covered in the earlier tutorial, and then it's going to go the menu, which I've also covered some of that in an earlier tutorial. This is going to be the first part after the menu, or the first actual part of your website. So maybe you want a heading title, where we could put, "This is my first website," and if you wanted a subtitle, yeah, okay, something like that, that's fine. Save it. You also have some other options that are pretty self-explanatory inside of here, so go ahead and use that. As far as linking to the menu, I've covered that in an earlier tutorial, and that's pretty much all you need to know for that. So this is a thick line here, and if I wanted to add a blog now, what I would do is come in and put another container open, minimize blog, minimize container close, okay? And we'll put one more in just for funsies. Let's put a team in there. So container open, container close, and we got the team in there. Okay, so now that I have something set up, I'm going to hit Save Template. Now that that's saved and it tells me it's been updated, I'm going to take this short code, copy it, come back to Pages, edit the home page, and just put the template ID shortcode in there. And that's all you need to do. And hit Update. And then if you come in, right-click, and open up the new website, we should have the basic shell. So, as you can see, well, this is where the menu will go. There'll be slider images above there if that's what you choose to put in there. And then we have our heading image. Then we have our blog. This big blank space right here is going to be where an image will go for the feature images of the blog, again, covered in an early tutorial. And the team didn't show up because I haven't put anything in there. But as you can see, I've already got kind of a cool little website going on here. Anyway, I hope that helped you, and we'll see you next time.